Hi everyone, Leanne here, and it's time for our July 2023 release and review. Okay, so I thought I would go over the Gnome Dies Tiki Add Ons, a super cute set. Now you're going to want either the girl gnome dies or the boy gnome dies to go along with this set, so here's the boy one, or you're going to want the girl one. But I thought I would go over the assembled gnomes. Now, if you want to watch me putting these gnomes together, there is a Gnome Dies Tiki Add Ons assembly video, and you can check that out. That's separate. Okay, but I'll show you the end product of this awesome new stamp set or die set. Okay, first, look at her, a super cute little Hawaiian girl. She's got a grass skirt. She's got a coconut little bikini top and a hibiscus flower in her hair. Beautiful and so cute. We've got a little gnome with a pineapple hat, which is lots of fun. Then we have a little gnome with a funny straw hat, which is adorable, right? Perfect for that kind of island look. And he's got a little hibiscus flower tucked in there. Okay, then we've got some add-ons for it as well. We've got a tiki torch. Whoops, let's get that in the picture. A tiki torch. Then we've got a little tiki, I don't know, what are they called? Are they called tiki gods? I'm not even sure, but they're kind of like, the Hawaiian form of the totem pole, right? I think they're called tiki gods, but don't quote me. And there is that with the little hands. Isn't that super cute? But it's, oops, things are falling all over. Isn't that adorable? So cute. So you can watch me put that together on the video. Then we've got Aloha. So cute. We've got a little fancy drink. Of course, you're going to want a little fancy drink. And look at her. Here's our little Hawaiian girl having a fancy coconut drink with an umbrella. And lastly, we have a little pineapple. So we'll have our pineapple hat guy holding a super cute little pineapple. Isn't that sweet? So an adorable new set, easy to put together. So make sure you check out the Gnome Dies Tiki Add Ons assembly video to watch me put these together. Next, we have the Build-A-Booth Tiki Add Ons. Super darn cute. And you're going to want to have the Build-A-Booth dies to go along with this set, just so you can decorate your Build-A-Booth with these Tiki add-ons. Okay, you could also use these separately as little banners on your cards for sure, but made more cute with the Build-A-Booth die. If you want to watch me put these together, stay tuned to the end of the release and review video and you can see me check that out. But I will just show you what the outcome of this set is to begin with. So first we have our tiki bar. So this is the Build-A-Booth die underneath, and then we've got the super cute word tiki bar, these cute little flowers that you can cut out, and these neat little leaves as a banner, and this grass skirt for the front of your little booth. Now you could add a little hibiscus flower lei to the front of it. You could add a little pineapple lei, and I have one of those little extra flowers on there. Isn't that cute? Then you could also just make the little pineapple by itself or the little hibiscus flower by itself, right? Just for a little bit more decorations or however you want to do it. So there you go. And another super cute Build-A-Booth add-on. And if you want to watch me put this together, like I said, stay tuned to the end of the video. Okay, so now I'm going to assemble the Build-A-Booth Tiki add-on. So I put that Build-A-Booth die together before the video, and I used cutcardstocks.com's G-Mint Tyndalo cardstock. It's sort of like a craft colored wood grain. And then I cut this little grass skirt out of Nina Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock. And I'm going to stick that down with my Bearly Art glue. There we go. All my die cutting today was done with my Gemini as per usual. There you have it. And sadly, I did not get my hands on the stamp set, the hibiscus stencil, the pineapples for sale stamp set, the tropical vibes stamp set and outline dies, or the Aloha word die. So I will do a part 2 for this video when I do get them in my hot little hands. But, this happens, the mail. I do live in Canada. It just is the way it is. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut the tiki bar sentiment out of Paper Tray Ink Harvest Gold cardstock. The green little sign was cut from Paper Tray Ink's New Leaf cardstock. And I just weighted that down. So now I'm putting together the little pineapple out of Harvest Gold Paper Tray Ink cardstock, and then the brown is actually cut from Doodlebug's Rainbow Petite prints in gingham linen on the gingham side, actually, and that's the brown. So there we go. And now I'm going to put together the little hibiscus flower that's cut from Doodlebug's blush cardstock, and then that same Harvest Gold cardstock from Paper Tray Ink. There we go. So now you can decorate your cuts with these super cute little images. There we go. So now I'm going to put together the little pineapple banner. The banner itself was cut from Paper Tray Ink Harvest Gold cardstock. And then I cut the little, the little outline of the pineapple out of that same Rainbow Petite prints from Doodlebug, gingham linen in the brown. And then I'm putting the little green toppers on these pineapples, and those were cut from gingham linen and also floral graph Paper Tray Ink Rainbow Petite prints pads. Boy, that's a mouthful, right? Rainbow Petite prints. But I love them. I like them because they read as a solid, but it adds a little bit of texture to your project. Okay, there we go. So I just alternated them. And then I will add on the little outlines to my pineapples. That's the great thing about that Bearly Art glue. It has that little needle tip, so it's quite easy to add that on. And I always use reverse tweezers when I'm holding on to something small like that. And I'm just sort of lining them up. Now remember, you could use these little banners, from the Build-A-Booth dies, the add-ons. You can use them on your cards by themselves, right? Just like the Jaded Blossom, just like the Jaded Blossoms gnome dies, with the gnome add-ons. You could use those little add-ons without the gnomes. They're perfect little die cuts to decorate your projects, right? So I'm just sort of adding these all on. And, and if you'd like me, I think I'm going to do it anyway, but, leave me a little comment underneath if you want me to do the, part 2 of this release and review, just to go over the stuff that I didn't get my hands on. I probably will, but like I said, just leave me a little comment underneath and let me know that's what you want. Okay, so now I'm going to pop up this little tiki bar sign on my little booth, because how cute is that, right? Just using some 3M foam tape. There we go. And I'm going to add these little tiny flowers. Those come on the little, or in the little Build-A-Booth Tiki Add On set as well. And I just cut that out of Doodlebug's gingham linen on the linen side, Rainbow Petite prints. There we go. And I'm going to add one to this little pineapple too. Why not, right? Just for something, make it look a little special. Okay, next we're going to do the leaf one. And first that was cut out of Paper Tray Ink New Leaf cardstock. And then I'm going to stick down the leaves. And I cut them out alternating in the gingham linen, right? There we go. So that's obviously the gingham from Doodlebug. And then, like I said, I'll be using Bearly Arts glue and sticking down the next one. That is Floral Graph from Doodlebug on the floral side. I just find that these little leaves, they read, they read as solids with patterns, but because they have the pattern, it gives you a little bit of texture, and I think it's a little bit of fun, just fun. I love Doodlebug 6-inch pads for this. It's just they're so awesome. They're kind of something that I always use, the Rainbow Petite prints and all the different patterns. And then we're just going to add some more glue on there, and we will finish up this little leaf banner or whatever you want to call it. And remember, like I said, you could use this on your card by itself if you'd like. So isn't that cute? I just think it looks so sweet. There we go. And I'm going to stick that down in a minute here, but you get the idea. So you can decorate this however you'd like. Now I'm going to put together this little hibiscus flower banner. So first I cut that out of blush cardstock from Doodlebug. I believe that's blush cardstock. It's hard to see from this. No, the little leaves are blush. Sorry, the main banner was cut from gingham linen, Rainbow Petite Prints from Doodlebug. And then I'm adding on the blush little cardstock flowers that was cut from Doodlebug's blush cardstock. Like I said, it's got a bit of a texture, which is nice. So I'll stick those all down. And then the centers of all of these little flowers will be alternating. Some were out of that darker pink from the Rainbow Petite Prints. And then others will be cut from the Harvest Gold Paper Tray Ink cardstock. So there we go. Always using my reverse tweezers to pick up the small stuff. And sticking that down those centers. Now you could make these, you know, hibiscus flowers whatever color you'd like. It'd be nice to remember that there's that new hibiscus stencil that I don't have yet that's amazing that you can, you know, ink blend whatever colors you'd like. So it's kind of fun. You can have it matching, right? There we go. So now I have a nice little banner here of these beautiful hibiscus flowers. Looks like a lei, which is nice. There you go. So now we have that done. So thank you so much for stopping by, and come back and check out part 2 once I get everything. Bye, everyone.